Hello again everyone, Burton's back playing as the Hightowers once again. Apologies for the delay in uploads of videos, it's been a really busy month, but hopefully I can start uploading a few more again. So without further ado, let's just jump straight on in. Here we are here in Old Town, Lord Bamford's, that's me. As you can see, we're charismatic. We also have a Valerian sword called Vigilance. We've got a couple of children as well. We've got Quinton, Gerald, Alisan, Ralph and deceased Oliver. There's a few things we can do right now. We need to improve some things off the bat. Quickly, Quinton's only 15 years old, so I'm just going to have him be educated by me. This isn't going to make any change to him whatsoever because he's pretty much ready to be uneducated, if that makes sense. So that gets rid of that option. We're still getting negative modifier. Our demence is still too big, but you know what? We're in a good place with our vassals. As you can see, I think the lowest opinion we've got is 41, which is perfectly fine. Now, while we're waiting a few years for some alliances to come to bear, we're going to go ahead and we're going to work on North March, because my wife is actually an Osgrey. So what we're going to try and do is get rid of Lord Owain and then press the claim. So let's see if we can do that. Meanwhile, there are dragons. Baleron. Who's got Baleron? Lady Elaine. And it's a sunglass. Ah. Well, we know not to piss them off then. So who can we get joining this little plot that we've got going on here? Well, it's good. Eli's 79% plot power, so we're definitely going to ask him on board. If we can get someone else, that might be a bit better. It doesn't look like we can. I don't really fancy bribing any of these people. So we'll try it just at that. Let's have a quick look at Quinton. He should be marrying Helena Florent very soon. And Gerald, he's going to be marrying the Redwin very soon, so that's not too bad at all. Alisan, yeah, she's got Prince Tommen, so hopefully that'll be okay as well. I mean, our best option would be if something maybe happens to King Lauren. Who knows? Not by our doing, but we can cross our fingers. When I have played through this in the past as well, I have had some error messages come up and things like that when some of these marriages have gone ahead. So beware, but rather than just replay it, we'll just make do with whatever the hell happens. So let's go on to diplomatic relations. On this part of the map we can see who we are friends and who we are foe with. Obviously Hornhill, we'll go ahead in a bit and actually just try and get de jure claims on that, because we control pretty much a lot of the holdings. Oh, what's happening? King Garth has declared Reachman war for Lord Andrew's claim on Poddingfield against King John of the Stormlands. Well, the Stormlands are nothing to us, so what we'll do is we'll support the throne for now. Let's just quickly raise up my personal people, and I'll just sit there. I'll just bring everyone down, and that's all we're going to do. We're not going to do anything else in this war. We're going to work on our little plots here, and hopefully we'll be able to save ourselves for that. Not too much is going on. Let's have a quick overview of the Reach, because we need to have a look how strong everyone is. So, there he is, the King Garth Gardener. As you can see underneath, we have 37% of the army, pretty much, the Reach army. We're looking at taking over this land as well, so that would be good. We get another 19%. And then even further, we've got the Redwins there, who hopefully would ally with ourselves. And we've got what else have we got? There's Oswald. He's only got 12% now, but hopefully we'll be able to take his land as well. Yeah, so it's not looking too bad. We just need to start getting on and getting some claims. But we'll speed things up and we'll just go like that. Get rid of all of them because they're pointless. There we go. So let's just sit pretty with 3,000 men. Hopefully this war will drain some of them. Because it's come at quite a fortuitous time, because if you think about it this way, Stormlands are going to be at war, we're not going to be losing men, both sides here are going to be losing. So that way it should make it easier to take Northmarch, and maybe even get the de jure claim and do that as well. Apologies by the way if you can hear any background sounds, it's roasting, my windows are open, and I live right next to a main road. But I just can't be doing with the heat. That's why in game I moved to the Reach, because the Reach is always nice weather all the time. Look at the size of this army now, that's impressive. Even though 8,000 of them are from me. Okay, so we got a decision, anything. The Civil War sides, we're not going to bother with any of that. Let's have a look how our child is actually developing. So here's Sir Quinton, he's our heir. Unfortunately, he's an incompetent commander. He is quick though, which is quite good because he's got fairly even stats. Oh, what have we managed to get? Oh, I forgot about that. We just got a claim on Highgarden. So we're going to go ahead and use that. Brilliant. Yeah, totally forgot about that. Excellent. Alright. We were talking about Quinton. Let's keep this going while we're having a gab. Yeah, so he is quick. He's a knight. Skilled fighter, which is good. Ruthless. Deceitful, I'm not too keen on. But he's not too bad. Gerald, on the other hand, we've been training him to hopefully be our Master of Arms. As you can see, our Master of Arms is currently training him, so he'll hopefully be replacing him in the future. He's honourable, which I like. My daughter, however, she's a brave little thing. Arbitrary, proud, patient, ambitious, honourable. She's doing okay. She's also with our Master of Arms. Ralph, in the meantime, he's off in the Parrot Bay. So Parrot Bay is really good for him. He's going to come back, you know, cultured. Sir Elias, my co-conspirator, has sent word that a massive pit of manure has been prepared under the floorboards of an abandoned inn. Okay, Lord Owain, let's see. Let's approve that plan. Now cross your fingers now, because if he finds out, we might lose an ally. How long does it take to light a load of crap? Oh yeah, before, it wasn't Alisan who's been tutored by the Master of Arms. She's off in the rock. Who was I looking at then? Was I looking at Ralph? No, I wasn't. I was looking at Gerald again. Oh god. Failure. He's discovered the manure, avoided the explosion, but doesn't know I was behind it. That's fine. We'll have to try again. Still no one else wants to join us. We're not going to waste our time with that. Oh, what's this? No, I don't like this. He's trying to essentially send Alisan over to Harlan. And Harlan, I think, is a Tyrell. He is. We're not going to do that. We're trying to foster... Oh. Bloody motorbikes. Yeah, we're going to try and foster our relationship with the Lannisters. So we're declining that for now. We don't want to go ahead and do that. How's this war going? Right, so let's get our Master of Laws out of here now. We want to... Do we want to Soul Descent? I don't know. Let's have a quick look at the opinions as they stand. They're not very good anyway. I don't know, maybe we'll leave that for now. We're not going to get any more claims. We could try and improve diplomatic relations. Who should we do that with? You're only on 30. That will increase a little bit. So the Crown Loyalist, it's Lord of Greenshields, Garth of Brightwater. We may have to try and get the Florence on side a bit more. And that should happen as soon as they're married. Right, let's just sow dissent. And we'll let this war peter out. Let's put it on this view for now, because I like this, because it just shows the independent, well, not the independent, but... Oh, let's adopt these ideas. Yeah, so... Okay, sorry for the short edit here. This is about the 4th time I've tried to do this now. It looks like the game's, or the save is a little bit corrupt, so it keeps crashing in places. We'll continue and we'll see how it goes. So far the war is still going on, which is fine by me, because both sides are going to be getting a little bit weaker. I don't like how Lauren has actually joined the war as well, because we're actually trying to get him away from them. Let's just put it on this view right now, on High Lordships. I just like to be able to see the little independent regions, well, not independent, you know what I mean, the little vassal regions and the High Lordships and things like that. So that's not too bad. North March, this really needs to hurry up and get sorted, because we don't have a lot of time here. I mean, as soon as this is done, that's going to give us quite a few people. Let's see. Where are they? Oh, Wayne, there he is. So 21%. That's quite impressive. And that'll take us up overall. Yeah. So far so good. In the meantime, Ralph, we're gonna Miss Sarah of Blackhaven, where's she? There she is. That's a lot of troops. We're just gonna go straight ahead and do that. What's he wanting us to do? Master of Coin, no thank you. She's gonna accept that, that's brilliant. That means we get some outside help as well. I feel less stressed. That's good for us. Okay. Oh, one of our betrothals has come. Who is it? Ah, here we go. Get ourselves the red one. So, Gerald's going to be getting married. That's brilliant. There we go. And the war has subsided. I would have preferred that to last quite a bit longer, but hey ho, what are you going to do about that? Let's just decrease all our people there. There we go. So the Red Winds arrived at our court. Let's have a look at her. She's actually it's a bit crap really, but now at least we've got the Red Winds. So they've got an impression of us of 60. It's very close to call that. I don't know if they would be on our side if a civil war did break out. Mind you, Garth of Brightwater's right there as well. Oh well, we'll see what happens there. So as you can see there, we've got the claim on Highgarden as well. We ain't going to push that right now. No, people respect wealth, so we'll leave off on that. Does that increase? No, not by much. Right, come on North March, that's next, and then hopefully we can get the de jure on, I'll pray for wisdom and get one learning. Hopefully we'll go for Horn Hill then, because we control quite a bit of that now. Obviously there's nothing we can do right now, but you never know, might pop up there sooner rather than later hopefully. In fact, what did we send her to do? Ah, so she is sowing dissent. And that should be quite good for us. Let's just have a look. It's not appropriate because she's my daughter as well, daughter-in-law. So we're not going to be touching her. We'll let my son touch her. Bloody hell, this is taking forever. All we need to do is just kill him. Okay, so here's our diplomatic view right now. As you can see, Florence are on side, Red Winds are on side, we've got quite a lot of people, and hopefully very soon we'll have the Lancers on side. Now when the game has crashed in the past, just to be aware, it's crashed when this marriage has been going ahead to Tommen. The marriage goes ahead and it pops up with some sort of weird error, but fingers crossed it won't happen. Oh, we've got a tournament going on, so that's Garth of Brightwater, so we'll go ahead and we'll accept that invitation. Hopefully, we might be able to do something, because we are a knight. It's a shame we're not a formidable fighter or anything. And there goes the motorbike again. Nothing like a motorbike outside your window to add to immersion. God, that guy's an idiot. Anyway, back to this. Oh great, so she's collected some money for us, I'll take that. That can go in the Bank of Old Town. So it does look like King Garth won, unfortunately. As you can see, it has had a slight effect on the amount of men you can actually raise. Could we take him now? I don't think we could. Obviously with his power base... yeah. I mean, I don't even know if we could take him once we had a Wayne's Lands as well. I think the sensible thing is obviously to wait for Alisan. And you can see here... that shouldn't be too much longer now, she's 12. So one of the Red Winds has done well. Okay, so I've done okay in the lists. Not great though. Hopefully you can't hear that, that freaking motorbike's back again. We're not going to have a tournament because I don't want to spend 150 gold. Easy as that. We can get Mervyn to join the plot. What an idiot. There we go. Hopefully that'll increase things and make things a bit quicker. In the meantime, let's just go back to some terrain. We've got a little bit of a battle going on here. Stormlands just doing their shit. Harrenhal, it's Harwin the Third. Harwin Ho. Oh, Gerald's responding very well. Gain 2 in learning, excellent. Who have we got here? King Ronald the Young, and who's up in Winterfell? Torrin the Quiet Wolf. So not too much has happened there. Oh, here we go. I've received word from my co-conspirators at Elias, that the bowmen are in place and waiting for the right moment to strike. I'm not too sure if that's how I would have picked it. If you want to get rid of someone quietly and avoid suspicion, bowmen is not how I would choose to do it. But I've got no option now. Let's go for it. It's squeaky bum time now, and oh, I've been invited to a tournament. Okay, not the news I was waiting for, but it's news nonetheless. Right, there we go. Excellent. Wow, So they've actually bought the story that a lone bowman in the woods has just killed him. I'll take that. Right, so it's gone to Ormond. Oh, why can we not declare? Oh, I don't like that. I was certain we'd be able to do that. What's actually happened there? She's the eldest of the family. Oh, bloody hell. Are we gonna have to take him out as well? No, just go to his son. Bloody hell. Right. Should we try that again? No, maybe not. Well, that didn't work. Fortunately for us, he's no idea that we killed his dad. And that's just how it'll have to be for now. Bloody Rylena Redwin. You just need to leave me alone, woman. So, let's stop things here. That didn't work out as planned, but at least, you know, they got in a little bit of a war. They're not as powerful as they were. We just really need to push on. So it might be very well that we might just go ahead and declare a war. Maybe press all of our claims, get Highgarden from them, maybe the Manderfords, take them from the Tyrells who were there. So maybe that's what we do next. Because Highgarden, quite a few men. Not so much from Manderfords. We'll just wait on these people here. Prince Tommen. It might be an idea to find out how they're actually linked. Queen Joy of the Reach. There we go. So that's how they're linked. So if Queen Joy disappears, will the alliance diminish? It would. This will only work if we don't get found out. So we're gonna go for it. Find out what happens next episode, which will be up very soon. Cheers, guys.